announcing. Can everybody hear me? Yeah. My name is Dwayne Roberts from Anaheim, longtime community activist. One question I want everybody here to think about today as we march into the heart of Irvine's business district is who creates wealth in this country? It's an incredibly important question to ask, especially as this movement begins to grow. The corporate-owned media, whether it's television, radio, print, or internet, repeatedly drill this idea into our heads that the tiny handful of billionaires and mega-billionaires who own and control the banks and big corporations are the ones who create wealth. And that they're lavishly compensated chief executive officers who are frequently paid $10, $20, $50, $100 million a year or more in cash, stock options, and other goodies, that they deserve every single penny they get because they worked hard for it. Well, guess what, folks? All of these things are complete and utter hogwash. They are lies concocted to trick you into believing that these people who represent 1% of the population have some sort of a God-given right to ride on our backs. I mean, have any of you ever gone to a fast food restaurant like McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King? If so, when is the last time you saw the CEO of the company working behind the counter and hurriedly putting together your order by hand? Or how about a mega-billionaire like Warren Buffett, who controls millions of shares of stock in Wells Fargo Bank and other financial institutions that benefited from the federal government bank bailout? Ever seen him work as a bank teller? Anybody here ever been to a theme park controlled by the Walt Disney Company? Its current CEO received about $53 million in 2010. Do you think he earned his keep because he was busy cleaning rooms and toilets at the Disneyland Hotel? Or did you go to a supermarket to purchase fruit lately? If you bought bananas, do you think the reason why you got them was because the billionaire owner of Chiquita Brands International worked long, hard days in the hot sun, plucking them by hand off of trees? Interesting, isn't it? The corporate-owned media praises all these billionaires and CEOs as being the creators of wealth, and that they deserve every penny they get. But if you start to look around, you never, ever see any of these people doing any work. Yet the people who do work, maids, farm laborers, factory workers, bank tellers, supermarket clerks, truck drivers, nurses, teachers, firefighters, the 99% of us, we are increasingly being forced to work harder and harder. And what do we get in return? Less and less and less. The point I'm trying to make is that the billionaires and CEOs don't create the wealth in this country. We do, all of us, the working class. And don't kid yourself into thinking a middle class exists. The reality is, there is no such thing. Most people who think they are middle class find out very quickly it's a myth when they lose their high-paying job or their business. In closing, think about the question I asked you, but also think about another question. Since we, the people, the working class, create the wealth of this country, what do we need billionaires and CEOs for? And wouldn't it be better off that the wealth they rob from us be put to better use, benefiting all of us? Thank you very much.